Dear viewers, welcome to this YouTube channel. In this chapter, there will be an explanation of Tanu's prediction 3 as follows. Considering Tanu-Lak or Tanu houses in a planet, domicile, or checking a ruling planet which is in a planet of that zodiac sign. It might not be written in a natal chart, in its own sign, but it works behind the scene. An astrologer must remember well which planet is lord of that particular sign. When it comes to Tanu house, he must immediately recognize which planet is its inner house or ruling planet, that is a native's Tanu-Lak. This planet is very crucial. It is a native's private planet. It is his real inner background and is equivalent to his original character. His inner characteristics would be according to that planet's meaning mixed with its dignity. For this step, we could predict a native's self and traits from Tanu-Lak meaning mentioned earlier. For example, if it is Sun, 1, he will be a proud person, never allowed to lose his own face. If it is Moon, 2, he will be sweet with kind manner, etc. See Tanu-Lak. After that, we must check that which zodiac sign and which house this Tanu-Lak or inner house planet is floating in as an outer house planet as follows. In house of Tanu, conjoining ascendant, which is its domicile. So, the planet would automatically a domicile. That means both his external and internal characters are 100% under that planet's influence, adding with the dignity of its domicile. Also, it means that the native will only involve with own personal matters and prioritize them as the most important issues. In this case, this planet is strong in both inner and outer houses because it is the same. Do not forget to predict it as an outer planet conjoining an ascendant which could relate to other several planets as mentioned earlier. In other houses, the native should involve with that certain house, Bhava. For example, if it is in Kadampa, he will be busy with making money, building his fortune, involving with matters of wealth. If it is in Sahaja, he will involve or pay attention to his friends above anything else. For Bandhu, it will be his kinsman. For Putta, it means his children, followers or new things, etc. In Ari house, enemy, obstacles, difficulty, displeasure, it means the native will always get into troubles, volunteer to work for others. Sometimes it causes difficulties upon himself. In Patni house, spouse, partner, the opposite sex, it means his life will involve with his spouse, his partner, or the opposite sex, and it also means business partners or litigants in a lawsuit. In Mahana house, death, extinction, the native will rather involve with losses, people's death. Otherwise, his horoscope might not be strong since his personal planet falls on Mahana house, or it could be called fragile horoscope. An unexpected incident might take place on him concerning on his health, accidents and general issues. He would have to work harder than others in order to be successful. In Subha house, its meaning is happiness, calmness, in-house jobs, long journey. He may not like to connect with anybody. He likes to be solitary or likes to travel. In Karma house, job, career, the native is busy with his work, a workaholic. If he also has Mars in conjunction, he will be especially diligent. Anyway, he will be diligent only on his work. If it is not, he will be lazy, in the case that Mars, 3, does not relate to an ascendant. In Labha house, an easy gain, it explains that he will involve with an unexpected gain. Some natives might be selfish, greedy for a gain without any investment. Otherwise, he will be his own luck, his own success. It should mean working by himself will be successful. In Vinash or Vinashana house, it has many explanations. They are going away, running out, profusion. He is easily bored, not emotional, trivial, solitary, away from people. For example, he quits his work abruptly or easily quit without any clear objective. Tanu-Lak or Tanu house's domicile, that goes to be an outer planet in other zodiac sign, its dignity must be improved or deteriorated by a consideration of any planet related to it by a general principle of conjunction, opposition, sextile and trine. Tanu-Lak or Tanu house's domicile is very important because it is his internal character. Its effect is 100% equivalent to all planets conjoining an ascendant. It also has many other crucial meanings. See Tanu-Lak. Considering horoscope's strength. A native's horoscope is strong or weak. It is very crucial for both in original horoscope or transiting horoscope. If it is strong, he should be successful, safe, able to survive. If it is not, he would always fail, his life will be usual. He must overcome many obstacles, hardship to success in life. Whether it is strong or weak, we look at the outer house planet conjoining an ascendant plus the inner house planet, Tanu-Lak or a domicile, which is his personal planet. However, its dignity must have already been manipulated by other related planets' dignity in the aspect of conjunction, opposition, sextile or trine. If they are good in both inner and outer planet, his horoscope is very strong. If they are both impaired in terms of dignity, it should be a weakest case. If they are good and bad, we have to weight them and make a conclusion. Considering relevant planets comparison. After we consider each planet, the next step is a mixture of planets meaning and planets comparison to have a clear and broader explanation. When we interpret any planet, we should refer to another planet which is relevant to its meaning. For example, Rahu, 8, is cunning, secular intelligence or fascination. Then we have to look at Jupiter, 5, which portrays virtue, consciousness, religious intelligence. Good dignity Rahu will make a person more cunning or tricky. If his Jupiter, 5, is bad, he then has no consciousness and virtue to prevent him from cheating. But if it is good, then he will be both cunning and righteous. He is well in both worldly and religious. He is both priest and thief. See more details in the next chapter. In the same case, if Rahu, 8, is impaired plus poor Jupiter, he has no discretion equals highly addicted to something. But if Jupiter is good dignity, he will have some conscience. He could be recovered from his addiction. Good dignity Rahu, he might be fascinated in something such as art, academic issues, gambling, women, or be cunning, tricky, including drugs. Rahu, 8, an addiction, a false belief plus Mars, 3, a non-believer, a rationality, a logic person, we have to weight them which is one is more powerful. But they do not compensate each other. He might believe in something and do not believe in another. Rahu, 8, if it is in conjunction with an ascendant either in good or bad dignity, he has to be addicted to something. No matter how cunning he is, he must be addicted, more than any other case. Sometimes he will be tricked by his own fascination. If the planet is impaired, he will be more intoxicated in all vices, false belief, and will be fooled easily. But if his Rahu, 8, has normal or rather good dignity and is in opposition or sextile, trine with an ascendant with Saturn, a friendly pair, 7, related to, it will be highly beneficial. He could do every kind of work. But he should be careful in a way of addiction to alcohols, gambling, or turning to be a cheating person. Mercury, 4, elaboration plus Mars, 3, roughness, what would be more powerful or both of them are strong? There could be both elaboration and roughness in a same person, they do not compensate each other. Mercury, 4, with bad dignity, he will talk improperly, blather. If he has good Jupiter, 5, related to an ascendant, he has more conscience reducing his poor talk. Mars, 3, is exalted, Moha Chakra in conjunction with an ascendant, usually he will be a hot-tempered, rash, hard-headed, yelling person. But if he has good Jupiter, 5, related to an ascendant, he will be less aggressive. Notice for Jupiter, 5, virtue, conscience, if Jupiter is powerful, he would be truly moral, too optimistic. He is too honest, and could not have a large business nor administrate a large task that needs high level of secular intelligence or tricks. If it is impaired but related to an ascendant, he will be moral but he could omit it. He will perform well in a large business. If Jupiter is impaired but not related to an ascendant, his morality is diminished. He could do anything without a consideration of morality, and if his Rahu, 8, is powerful, he will cheat. If Jupiter is his Tanu-Lak, it will greatly help. Although it does not relate with ascendant, he will not cheat. But if his Rahu is powerful, he cheats from time to time. As common people, he could not probably be good all the time. We consider them by their weights, not by only remembering texts. Saturn, 7, in conjunction with an ascendant, it was a difficulty at birth. His mother would have a hard time raising him at early ages because of Saturn conjoining his ascendant. If his Jupiter is good, he will survive at birth, but raising him is difficult. If Jupiter is bad or not related to an ascendant, he would not have a life-saving planet. It would be hard for him to survive at birth and he would be difficult to be raised if he did. If Jupiter, 5, is conjoining an ascendant, it means there is a priest or an angel to protect him since his birth. He would be born and raised very easily. Uranus, 0. In conjunction with an ascendant, he might have a sixth sense for mysterious things, spiritual incarceration. Uranus is a changer which could make him love to change himself, getting bored easily or naughty or has a deformed body. If he even has Ketu, 9, in the same sign, it will be doubled. Some might have an autism, a quick sense in some way or be handicapped since his birth. If Uranus, 0, is conjunction, sextile or trine with an ascendant, it will reduce its influence on him respectively according to each relationship. Uranus, 0, if it is related to an ascendant or Tanu-Lak or his inner planet from other houses, Bhava, by conjunction, sextile, or trine, it will cause his horoscope to be weak. There could always be a critical incident in terms of accidents or health problems. There are a lot of information saying that a native passed away before his proper age because of his natal Uranus, 0, and current Uranus, 0, transiting in relation to his ascendant or his private planet or they transit into Mahana house, Bhava. These conditions are all unbeneficial. Mars, 3, if it conjoins or opposes to Uranus, 0, no matter on which house they are in, we should predict that he will face health problem. Sooner or later, it could happen all the time. If they are even in conjunction or related with an ascendant, it will occur much faster. He might be handicapped since birth. If there is also Ketu, 9, together with them, it will happen much faster. Even it is in sextile or trine, it will cause an effect but on a reduced level. Jupiter, 5, conscience plus Uranus, 0, changing plus Ketu, 9, a double. If they are in conjunction with an ascendant, his sensitivity will be very high. His conscience will be uncertain. His mind will be weak. It could be at a level of being possessed by a spirit. The planet conjoining an ascendant is an outer house planet. It is a native's external characteristics. The inner house planet is a deep internal character. It could not be seen. The dignity of domicile, own house, is surely beneficial, but it is slow. One might already be old before becoming successful at a later stage. For Moha Chakra, it is unusual, extraordinary beneficial, it should be better. For exaltation, it is extraordinary beneficial, fast and consistent. It comes from a popularity, so suitable for actors, celebrities or professions that deal with a lot of people. Considering an inner house planet existing as an outer house planet, transiting in another zodiac sign is quite enough because it is highly accurate. Asterisk, we should not consider where is a lord of that zodiac sign sitting in as a second step, because its accuracy will be greatly reduced and it could not be our principle to predict. Therefore, we should consider it only at one step for each house, Bhava, until we complete all 12 houses, Bhava. We use a zodiac sign's element to be complementary consideration to add or reduce the planet's dignity. It raises an accuracy of planet's dignity weight at some level. Also, we do not use a zodiac sign's meaning, but we use an auspicious time to interpret a native's career in general by applying its meaning. Please stay tuned for the upcoming episodes.